So, when do manifestations occur in your life? When is that point when you get what you are wanting in your life? Let's talk about this very, very important aspect of life, isn't it? If you are in this physical world, you are not here to float in the air and not do anything else. You are here to manifest everything that you intended to manifest in your life. You came down with intentions of your own. Yes, floating in the air might as well be one of your intentions. But if you are in this physical world, you cannot stop eating the food that you eat. You cannot stop buying a new house if that is what you want. You cannot stop upgrading your car. You cannot stop buying an insurance for your car. You cannot stop giving that car for regular service. You cannot really stop buying new beautiful toys for that car. And in that car I have so many beautiful toys in my car, so many different objects, so many little showpieces that adorn my car in one way or another. If you are living in a house, which you certainly are if you are watching this video, there are many things that comprise of your life, of that house. Everything is part of your life. Every single thing that you have is a manifestation. It is a conscious manifestation. It is a manifestation that you have consciously made happen in your life. Nothing has happened automatically. It might as well have been effortless. It may have been very natural. It may have been easy. Someone else may have come and done everything for that one thing in your life, but you were the manifester. You were the one who attracted that thing into your life, and if you attracted it and if you are using it, if that is part of your life, it was an intention. It was part of your intentions with which you came into this life. So you cannot do away with manifestations. You cannot do away with the physicalities of life. Yes, you can certainly optimize all of that. You are not here to give up on everything. You are not here to renounce everything. You are definitely here to evaluate and find out what's right and what's wrong and what's not desired, what's not required. That is what is optimization. That is something that can certainly be done. But if you are in this physical world, everything matters to you. So now that I have convinced you that physicalities matter, materialism matters, it is not about getting rid of everything, but it is about making the best of everything, making use of everything, giving your best to everything, taking out the best, extracting the best of everything that life has to offer to you. Now that I have convinced you that physicalities and these physical objects, this material world matters for sure. That is why you are here, to enjoy this material world, as simple as that. But then the question that is often present in the minds of many is that when exactly do you get what you desire? Is it when you let go of the negativity, or is it when you let go of the desire? You may have heard me saying many times that just think about something, like it in your mind, appreciate it, and then let go of it. It will be in your hands the very next day. That is very much possible. It has been not only my experience, but also the experience of many of those who are connected with me. But is it about letting go of the negativity or letting go of the desire as a whole? There is another talk in which I had explained a very beautiful analogy about Windows file locking mechanism in a very simplistic format, I can say. If there is a desire in your mind, it is like a file. If you keep that file open, it means that you are hooked onto that file. It means that you have locked yourself onto that file. It means that you are locking on your mind onto that desire, in which case the universe does not have access to your desire. The universe can read your desire, but it cannot really write onto that desire. This is getting slightly complex, so let me again simplify this. When you unlock, when you unhook, when you close that file, when you save and close that file, when you update the file to the fullest and then save and then close it, that's when you are no longer hooked on to your desire. That's when the universe has complete access to your desire. And when the universe has complete access to your desire, it has this very easy opportunity to manifest everything for you. It provides you opportunities that you can then grab and then make that thing happen in your life. But until then, until and unless you let go of that desire from your mind, which means when you completely stop thinking about it, not lock your mind onto that desire, not constantly think about it, not even daily think about it consciously, do not do any efforts in that direction at all. After a point, of course, that's when the universe has access to your desire, and then it can manifest that desire easily for you. Now, 2 points here. The universe can anyway manifest things for you, but if you are hooked on to your desire, you are not looking at the opportunities that the universe is providing to you. You can do only one thing at a time. You cannot say that I am constantly going to think about my desired or dream job or dream partner and still be able to conjure that. It is not possible, because you are carrying that desire in your mind, not in a positive manner, but in a negative way. Constantly thinking about something is negativity only. The second thing, I also said, up to a point, after you have done some work about that desire, and then thereafter you let go of that desire. Thereafter you stop thinking about that desire. That is important, and this is a separate talk altogether. Up to what point to think about that desire? Up to what point to fill in all the details of what you want? Up to what point to update that file before saving it and closing it? That is a separate talk altogether. So what about letting go of the negativity? Well, letting go of negative thinking is always a choice, isn't it? There are so many people who know that negative thinking sucks, but they still think negative. That's because negative thinking is a choice. It is very much a choice whether to be a positive thinker about life or to be a negative thinker. It is very much a choice. It is not an option. It is a conscious choice that you make in your life. Now, this is again another story, that there can be someone who thinks very, very negative about things but still has everything in life. Why is that? Out of the scope of this talk. But it is important to understand that if you have a desire and you are thinking about it for a long time, and you are also negatively thinking about it, the fact that you are consciously and constantly thinking about it means that you are negatively thinking about it somewhere, because you don't trust, you don't have the faith in the universe. You don't have trust or faith in the universe's thinking of it. You want to think about it. You are not letting the universe think about it. This is a very beautiful analogy again. You are not letting, say, God think about your desire. You want to think about the desire, which means you don't have trust in that universe or in that God or in that inner being or in those energies that make everything happen for you. So when you are negatively thinking about something and then you let go, that's when the negative version of that manifestation occurs in your life. You manifest that thing negatively. You create negatively. You create incomplete, imperfect versions of those manifestations, isn't it? That is why working on that negativity is also important. It is not mandatory, but it is important. When you manifest something in a negative form or a negative format, or if you manifest a negative version of what you want, that is an opportunity for you to clarify about what you want in your life. Actually, for example, if you are feeling lonely, depressed, very, very bored in life, and that is because you want a partner in your life. For 6 months, you think and feel only negative about wanting a partner. At the end of 6 months, you find a partner who is very, very negative and troublesome. You don't enjoy with that partner. Now, that manifestation was negative, that manifestation occurred, but if it occurred, if you magnetized something towards you, it is not something that you would discard without learning, isn't it? You want to learn what kind of partner you want. You want someone who is not troublesome, who is also not feeling lonely, who is not constantly texting you and expecting replies back from you instantly within a second, isn't it? That is the result of your 6 months negative thinking. So if you would have thought positively about a partner for, say, 6 months, this is just an example period that I'm giving here, you would have manifested a much, much better version of that partner. But because you thought negatively, because you felt negatively, because you were negative about that desire, that's when, and that's why you manifested a negative version of that manifestation. But the point here is that letting go of your desire is a must. That is when you manifest something. Whether you manifest the positive version of it or negative version of it depends on the other side of the story. But it is about manifestation, isn't it? Whether you manifest or not depends on whether you let go or not. But whether you manifest positively or negatively depends on the amount of clarity you have about that desire. So this is again a very, very deep talk. This part of the talk is another story altogether. But try to understand that you need to let go. If you want it to manifest in your life, just let go. At the same time, if you can continue to work on thinking more and more positively about that desire, that will be a very, very helpful gesture, a very, very helpful act, a very, very helpful activity, very, very helpful work for your own self. Letting go comes with faith. You can let go when you have confidence in yourself, when you have faith in God or the universe, when you trust that everything that you have is only the result of you having let go of those desires from your mind. It may be a very, very small thing as well, but it is only because you let go of the thinking about it, that is why it manifested into your life. So letting go can easily be done when you have faith. It can also be done when you have some kind of positive thinking built around that desire. So that is why positive thinking about a desire, conscious positive thinking about a desire is necessary. But you cannot be forcefully thinking positive. You cannot be negatively thinking positive, isn't it? You cannot be saying that I want it, I trust myself, I know that I will get it, I know that I will get it, I know that I will get it. After a point it becomes obsessive. After a point it becomes negative. So to let go, be positive. To be positive, let go. Do either of the two and you will be on the right track for sure. But what is the basis on which you would let go of something? What is the basis on which you would be positive about something? Be a little selfish here. Now that you know the law of attraction, now that you know how exactly it works, now that you know that staying positive is necessary, helpful for the version of the manifestation that I get. But if I can let go of that, I will get it. So let go selfishly. Let go of the desire with the trust. Just sit down right now wherever you are and for just 1 minute say to yourself that these are the 5-6 things that I desperately want in my life. I have probably been wanting some of these things for at least 20-30 years now. But I let go of all of that right now. I just don't care. I just don't care about anything else more than myself. I am more important than my manifestations. Me enjoying my life right now is way, way more than getting that manifestation. It does not mean that that manifestation is not important, but what this means is that I am more important. Me enjoying my life, my present as is life, is extremely important. This is why I say be a little selfish and let go with the faith and the trust that if you have got so many things that you already have in your life, why not this?